this video, we will discuss how niacin works in our body, from biochemical pathways to pathogenesis behind niacin deficiency. Niacin has two biologically active coenzyme forms. It's NAD and NADP. While niacin can be obtained directly from the diet, it can also be synthesized from tryptophan. However, this synthesis is inefficient and requires vitamin B2 and vitamin B6 as cofactors, which makes adequate intake of these vitamins crucial. In clinical practice, niacin is used in treatment of dyslipidemia, and the most common pathology associated with niacin deficiency is pellagra. To understand how niacin deficiency develops, we have to know the pathway of niacin and tryptophan in the body. With diet, we receive niacin and tryptophan mostly with animal-derived products. Dietary niacin and tryptophan are absorbed mostly in the small intestine, and absorption of both niacin and tryptophan is provided by neutral amino acid transporter, which transports these two amino acids into the enterocyte. From the enterocytes, both niacin and tryptophan are transported to the liver. Liver plays a key role in converting niacin into the coenzyme forms. But also, liver can convert tryptophan into niacin. For this conversion to be efficient, the body needs vitamin B2 and vitamin B6 for enzymatic steps. Once liver has enough niacin, it can convert niacin into the coenzyme forms as NAD and NADP, which are biologically active substances. So let's discuss in which biological processes these two coenzymes play a crucial role. NADP, through the pentose phosphate pathway, can be converted into NADPH, which serves as coenzyme for fatty acids and cholesterol synthesis. Also, NADPH is used for glutathione regeneration, which is a key process in our antioxidant defense. And a proper synthesis of fatty acids and cholesterol, we need to maintain the normal state of our cellular membranes, which is especially important in epithelial cells. NAD, through glycolysis and beta oxidation of fatty acids, is converted to NADH. NADH is used in the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain with subsequent energy production. Also, NAD is a key molecule for poly-ADP ribose polymerase enzyme, which provides reparation of our DNA molecules. And in addition to this, NAD is required for sirtuins function, which are key proteins that regulate aging and metabolism. So, based on all these functions, we can determine tissues which are the most dependent on niacin. It's tissues where cells have the highest turnover rate, and it's epithelial cells of the skin and GI tract, and also it's cells with the highest metabolical demand, and it's neural cells. So, why niacin deficiency develops? Actually, there are a lot of causes, but for examination purposes, we have to know the most high-yield pathologies that lead to niacin deficiency. It's heart knob disease, carcinoid syndrome, and isoniazid therapy. All of them can cause pellagra, and pellagra manifests with triple D. It's diarrhea, dementia, and dermatitis. Now let's illustrate this. So the first and the most obvious cause of niacin deficiency is decreased dietary intake of niacin or tryptophan. In case of heart knob disease, neutral amino acid transporter does not work, and without this transporter, we cannot absorb these two amino acids, and thereby we cannot deliver niacin and tryptophan into the liver. In case of isoniazid therapy, the reason why niacin deficiency develops is isoniazid-induced deficiency of vitamin B6, and without vitamin B6 we cannot convert tryptophan to niacin. As a result, the concentration of niacin decreases, and without niacin we cannot produce NAD and NADP. And the last cause of pellagra is carcinoid syndrome. The logic here is that in carcinoid syndrome, organism excessively converts tryptophan into serotonin. This causes depletion of tryptophan, and with decrease in tryptophan, the production of niacin decreases. As a result, the production of NAD and NADP decrease and pellagra develops. So, with decrease in NADP production, the generation of NADPH decreases, which results in disrupted fatty acids and cholesterol synthesis. And also, it disrupts antioxidant defense. In addition to this, with decrease in NAD production, the generation of NADH decreases, which affects energy production. Also, without NAD, DNA regeneration becomes impaired and sirtuin's function becomes compromised. And as we know, first of all, it will affect cells with the highest turnover rate, which are epithelial cells. On the skin, this manifests as dermatitis, and in the GI tract, it manifests as diarrhea. And with time, also neural cells becomes affected, because there will be not enough energy for them, so dementia develops. And this triad is a key diagnostic feature of pellagra. Also, we have to know that excess of niacin typically causes facial flushing. The pathogenesis of facial flushing with niacin therapy you can watch in the next video.